Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare here on the 14th of December, 2023. I'm here with Psychic Medium and remote viewer Liz Cross. How are you doing today, Liz?
Better than you, Mr. Shakespeare. I'm sorry you're not well.
I know, I seem to have got a cold again. I don't know how I've done this. I think I had one before the summer, and now I've got my winter one. Awesome. Great. Super.
Oh.
Anyway, to cover off a few bases, I'd like to do the Hex family, the Richard Hart Hex family, and Pulse and all that lot, because these are the Hex chain has been going now for 4 years, hasn't been hacked, hasn't had a problem, has had no downtime. You know, it's one of the more stable coins out there, as the crypto goes. So, but what we're going to do it slightly differently today. What we're going to do is get our friend Hal Finney in and get him to have a little look at all the chains and the coins and see what he thinks.
Okay, so, yeah, got him here.
Okay, going out in the future, let's say 1 year, if somebody wanted to invest $1,000, would they be better off investing in Hex on the Ethereum chain or Hex on the PulseChain? Regardless of the price today, if you had $1,000 to put into either one of those, which would give you the greater return, Mr. Finney?
The PulseChain.
Right. Okay. Does he see, how does he see these chain Hex, Pulse and Hex on Ethereum doing further out, 2 or 3 years out? Do they get to price parity, or does the gap get wider at the price?
No, I feel like it gets wider, according to him.
In favor of which one?
PulseChain.
So PulseChain is the future then, is it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, it kind of makes sense because the transaction costs on PulseChain are noticeably cheaper. If we go out 3 years, can we ask how are the transaction costs a lot cheaper still now on PulseChain than they are on the Ethereum chain?
No, you start to see the fees become quite competitive with one another.
Oh, really?
I feel like Ethereum has got to have a bit of a shakeup. Are you saying it's going to? I feel like they're going to change Ethereum. I feel like they're going to modify it where the transaction fees are not as expensive. They're losing customers. They're losing business. There's more competition out there, he's saying to me. And what are you saying about it? And they've got to start being a lot more competitive. So going forward, it looks like Ethereum has to do some sort of price adjustment.
Right. You mean on the transaction fee side? Because the market sets the price, surely.
On the transaction fee side.
And do they manage to achieve that then?
They do a little bit, yes, but it's a work in progress. They realize that this is a problem.
Right.
They're no longer. What are you saying to me? They're finding it difficult. Finding it difficult to what? To keep up with the growing trends. And now they've got to find ways of what? Of making it more affordable for people, or people will go elsewhere.
Right. But is Ethereum we're now still 3 years out? Is Ethereum still the number 2 cryptocurrency by market cap under Bitcoin, or has it dropped?
It's still the same position.
Right. Okay.
Going 3 years out, still the same. Will it always maintain that second spot? Ooh. Going way out into the future, Ethereum may overtake Bitcoin. I feel that's because Bitcoin starts slowing down. He's telling me it becomes quite expensive. What else? And Ethereum becomes more tradable, more actionable. But this is going way, way out into the future, like way out. I mean, I guess it gets to a point where Bitcoin, are you saying it becomes so expensive that it locks a lot of people out?
Yeah. You mean the price per Bitcoin, not the cost of the transactions on the chain?
No, the price per Bitcoin.
Okay. Looking back now to 2024, springtime, sort of 2024, what effect did the Bitcoin halving have on the market in general?
2024. Well, it's good for Bitcoin. I feel like he's telling me it drives the price up.
But was there any knock-on effect to the crypto space did any of the other, was there any sort of spillover? Did anything else benefit from it? I know it is a Bitcoin thing, but generally money flows into Bitcoin and then from Bitcoin goes into the alts.
Did it spill over? Only a teeny tiny bit. Mostly it's Bitcoin.
Right. Okay. Okay. Moving now to PulseChain and the native coin on PulseChain, which is PLS. Looking out to 1 year and 3 years, so either 3 years first and then 1 year. How has PulseChain done? Has PLS done?
Looking at it does really well. 3 years out, it's doing really well. If we put in $1,000 today, would we make money? Yes, we would make money.
Would we make money a year out if we put $1,000 today?
We put in $1,000 today, PLS. Would we make money a year out? Only a little bit, not so much. It's going to be another rocky sort of year.
Right. Well, 2024. Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be better than 23.
Yeah.
But it's not that full recovery that we need. When are you saying that? What about 25? 25, it starts to take off, right? And 26 and 27, like it's just like taking off in 25, 26. And then are you saying 27? 27, it starts to slow. Are there any crashes that you can see right now? Are there any crashes? No major crashes. No major crashes. I mean, it's going to be up and down. There's going to be corrections. And that's fine. But definitely an optimum time for traders.
Right. What effect did the 2024 US elections have on cryptos in general? I mean, was it positive? Did crypto market benefit from it in a positive way?
Benefit from the US elections in a positive way. Yes, but it was a slow gain. It's still people, they're just starting to regain their confidence, right? They still don't have a lot of money to throw into any of this stuff. What is interesting is, and this is why we keep getting it, and I'm asking Hal Finney, sorry. If we got in now, is this the early part of the bull run? Yes, it's very early. It's very early. So again, that same consistent message coming in, which is, get into position for the bull run. And then when everybody's FOMOing in, you sell if you want to make, take your profit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Moving to PulseX, PLSX, how has that done over the last year and 3 years?
It's done great.
Has it done better than PLS?
No.
No. Okay.
Now explain the difference between the two. PLS is like what you need to spend to do transactions, and PLSX is what?
Right. So yeah, PLS is the gas, is the native coin on the PulseChain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can we hold the
Yes, coughing fit received. Stand by. Well, this is very promising going forward. Again, very consistent information. And I just thank you. This is great. I know you're not feeling well, and we appreciate your time. So thank you. I'll stop this one here.